Welcome to Scary Production, your gateway to the most spine-chilling horror stories and unnerving tales. Dive into a world of darkness where every shadow hides a secret and every whisper tells a haunting story. From ghostly encounters to unsolved mysteries, we bring you the finest in horror content designed to keep you on the edge of your seat. Are you ready to face your fears? Subscribe now, and let the terror begin. Once upon a time, in a remote village shrouded in mist and mystery, there existed a chilling tale of a spectral horse that haunted the depths of the surrounding woods. This horse was no ordinary creature. Its coat was as black as the void between stars, its eyes glowed with an unholy light, and its very presence brought a sense of dread to all who crossed its path. Whispers of the horse's malevolent nature spread through the village like wildfire, with tales of crops withering at its passing, animals vanishing without a trace, and a bone-chilling cold that seemed to emanate from its very hooves. The villagers dared not speak its name aloud, for fear of drawing its attention and inviting its wrath upon them. One moonless night, a young woman named Isadora found herself lost in the woods, her lantern flickering in the oppressive darkness. As she stumbled through the undergrowth, a sense of foreboding crept over her, and she heard the distant sound of hooves drawing near. Frozen in terror, Isadora turned to see the spectral horse emerge from the shadows, its eyes fixed upon her with a hunger that sent shivers down her spine. The air grew cold around her as the horse spoke in a voice that seemed to echo from the depths of the underworld, foretelling doom and despair. With a heart full of dread, Isadora fled back towards the village, the horse's haunting words echoing in her ears. But the darkness followed her, seeping into the very fabric of the village itself, casting a pall over the once peaceful community. As days turned to weeks, the village fell into disarray. Crops failed, livestock sickened and died, and a sense of unease settled over the villagers like a shroud. Whispers of the cursed horse grew louder, and fear gripped the hearts of all who dwelt within the village walls. Determined to rid themselves of the malevolent presence that plagued them, a group of villagers banded together to confront the spectral horse and put an end to its reign of terror. Armed with torches and weapons forged of silver, they ventured into the heart of the woods, guided by the eerie glow of the horse's eyes. As they reached the clearing where the horse was said to dwell, a sense of impending doom hung heavy in the air. The villagers stood on edge, their breath misting in the cold night air, as the horse materialized before them, its form wreathed in shadows and malice. With a blood-curdling scream, the horse charged at the villagers, its eyes blazing with a malevolent fire that threatened to consume them all. The battle that followed was fierce and brutal, with the villagers fighting for their very lives against a foe born of nightmares. But as the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, the spectral horse let out a final, haunting cry and vanished into the mists of the forest, leaving behind only a sense of lingering dread and the memory of the horrors it had wrought. And so, the village stood silent and still, the echoes of the spectral horse's presence fading into the darkness, a reminder of the thin veil that separates the world of the living from the realm of the dead.